Welcome to the Grand Design Series for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We're picking up on the 12th of April 1958, which is a couple of months on from the end of the last part, where we were setting up this rail distribution office to send clothes around the map. And the reason we're a couple of months on is down to the fact that I did a little bit more polishing to try and get everything sorted out. Also, what I've done is this clothing industry here I was going to get rid of, but I'm going to leave it now because I think what I need to do is, well, I'm in the process of mothballing this here, and eventually, if everything is stable, we'll kind of remove this. I'm in a series of stages, like we'll get rid of the clothes production, and then what we might do is just make some fabric here for a little while. But what I've done is I've started to shut down the crop deliveries here as a test. The reason for that is that what I want to do is release more workers from this area, because you can see here, this is 50 workers. Now that's the thing. So there's another, you can say 90 workers, which I want to really start pushing out this direction so that we get more workers into this area here, producing both alcohol and food, because I think this is going to be a more efficient way to use the workforce in this area. And of course, the other thing also is that as part of an overall program is I want to clean up this area here. Oh, that's already gone good. But this is not going to be the focus of this video, because I've just got one more thing to do. And then what we're going to do, as the title of the video says, is we're going to go up the map and work on populating our new town. Because we do have over 1,000 over 21s, which we can use. But before we do that, I've just got one other thing I want to do. And again, this is a bit of future prep based on the fact that we've got this gravel pickup for helicopters and an asphalt pickup for here. And I was kind of thinking about whether I wanted to do a test, and this is very much a test, because I'll be completely upfront, I've never really got the hang of how helicopters get repaired. I know the obvious way, which is that you would build a helicopter construction office here. In fact, I could do that actually, come to think of it, but we don't have a materials pickup. So I thought what I'm going to do, actually, let me just see, yeah, making this up on the fly again. I think what we'll do is I could get, but see, I don't really like the idea of having a helicopter construction office here, because I can't have multiple helicopters, because this one will only have, it's got potential parking spots for 12 vehicles, but it's only got 2. No, we're not going to do that. That's just too inefficient. I'm going to go back to the original experiment, which is I'm going to put a helicopter pad, and I'm going to kind of try and tuck it across like that. So I want to leave a little bit of space so that I can put other buildings there. And we're just going to drop you in there. I don't think we actually need an elaborate road here, because I don't think these actually burn down. I'm just going to put that there. And the idea is, what I want to do is see whether if a helicopter needs repair, and if it's coming over here, whether it will actually land here and get repaired. But I mean, that is very much a test. Building on fire, yeah. Another thing we will be doing is taking a look at our vanilla vehicle availability, but what I want to do is come up here, because this is where we're going to be starting to put our town together. Although I do have a bit of a problem, because we actually lost our junction here. So the first thing I'm going to need to do is, if I can remember where the construction industry is, we're going to have to put in a free demolition office here. Because of course, one thing we're going to have to do before we can do anything is actually clear the rubble. Now, as far as I know, what was this? This is just mixed waste. Okay, we're gonna have to dump the mixed waste. Actually, it's gonna have to go to there, here, like that. Now, as far as I know, we don't actually need an excavator or a workforce. All we need is a couple of waste trucks. I think we're just buy a couple of those, and then we'll get that rebuilt. Now, just to give you an update, I've got this area here, not this one, this one. And what I've done is set this up to deliver the meat and food to here. Probably could do a smidge more actually on the food department. We'll go to 60%, I think. Maybe we could increase the storage a little bit as well. Clothes is probably a little bit over the top actually. Maybe we drop it down there. Maybe we just push the food up a little bit. Now the problem we're going to have is managing this. I've also realized that I've kind of messed this up a little bit here with respect to trains, but I've got a solution to this. That is that we're going to get rid of the harbour buildings. Oops. That's a mistake. Oh, I can still get rid of this. Oh, okay. That needs to be removed. So what we will have to do is we're going to need a bus and an excavator. And that means we're going to have to put a workforce into here. And what I'm going to do is remove these. And then once we've removed the roads here, and we've once we've got to remove this and then demolish this, that will mean is that we will then be able to, I mean, I could use this rail line to come in this way because the game will actually allow it. You can actually bring a train in this way, but I'd rather take it out this way so that I've got more control. So that's it here. Now I've set the gas station up to deliver fuel, but of course it won't actually deliver fuel until such time as I've got the what we call it, the power. Now I'm going to keep this bit of road out to here because one thing we are going to need to do is get rid of our waste. So I've named this, oh no, I haven't named it yet. I thought I had. I think what we'll do is we'll call you you're going to be the snow clearance. Can't spell. And what we'll do is we'll start with some snow plows. Got 1957. You've got a ploughing speed of okay, these are stars. Okay, we're going to start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. Of course, that's going to add even more to the congestion over here. And then what we're going to do is make you into waste. Services. Now I haven't put any garbage collection into this, so what we're going to need to do is start with 4 small waste trucks. So what's the best waste truck that we've got? That doesn't look very good. Is that right? No, I had more than that. This could be up. That's better. These seem to be the best. They carry 2.5 tons. We're going to start 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Now, what I am going to do is, I don't know if I can get away with this. If I go to mods, Oh, don't worry about the sheep. That was, I was looking at something for the future. But I think what we'll do is we'll put, I don't think this needs any power, does it? No, it doesn't. I think these are free ones, so we only get so many of these. I think we'll start with 2 of these. One we'll use for hazardous waste. We're going to keep it the waste disposal simple to begin with, and then build up from that. We don't need a workforce in here to begin with because we got 5 years before we need to start doing repairs. I've already reduced the workforce here. We'll start with 1, 2, 3, 4. Police station, police guys. And we've got secret police here. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And of course we're going to need we'll reduce this down. Oh, well, we've only got, I think we'll go with the things. Okay, 2, 3. Got train waiting too long. We've got to check this. It's bound to be a construction train. Where are we? Well, you're returning, so maybe this one. Control H. Just to give you an overview of what's going on out here is at the moment we're trying hard to build in this section here so that we can get this online, because now just to give you a little bit of an update of where we are going, is that what I'm going to be trying to do in the once we get to 1960 is I'm going to start trying to move the economy to a more stable, self-sustaining model, so that as we push out across the map, because I really once we get to next 1960, the focus is going to be very much on this center area here, because we've got coal here, we've got iron, we've got, well, the oil's still a bit problematic, but more importantly we've got uranium in this square here, and we've also got a little bit of bauxite, which is just in this corner here. And what that means, and what I'm looking at is I originally built this town out here to cover the oil fields, but I'm already starting to think of a town out here so that we could start producing bauxite in this area, which is just along this line here. So I'm thinking another town in this area, so that and because this one thing about this area is that it's reasonably flat. So what I'm thinking is this is going to be the center for aircraft production in long term. So the focus is going to be very much on the center there, but apologies, I'm getting a little bit distracted here. Why aren't you removing that? Has it got metal scrap? No, it shouldn't have metal scrap in it or anything. It's construction waste. Okay, so we need to tell it to sell the construction waste as well. And then I can delete that. And then I'll probably leave this road here. And then that means that what I should be able to do is bring the rail line out here and kind of send you out that way in a certain thing. We probably would have to, because this is only a single track entry, so we'll probably have to do something like that. Now the problem's going to be is we've got a mountain here. Oh God, what knows what? Oh, it's a roller. Yeah, we've got a mountain here. Now I suppose probably while we're waiting for this to get built and we're kind of preparing the groundwork here, what we're going to do is make this into a construction town. So the first real job is going to be pushing out roads this way with a view to getting out here, making probably a decent road bridge here, And then, as hinted with the railway, we're going to be talking about getting a rail line connection through here as well. We do have a little bit of coal. I think it's, let me just see. I think we got a coal mine. Yeah, we got a coal mine about here. We got iron up there. But the idea is going to be is that in this area, because we got access to gravel here and we got coal there, so we're going to make this into a full-blown construction area here. With the only downside is we won't have access to oil to begin with to make, or bitumen, so we'll have to bring in the bitumen, and then we'll have an asphalt plant here. But what we do have is oil over here. So our first target is going to be to expand out this way, get this town online, and this will become like an oil producer. And then what we'll have, and probably what we might be able to do, is build the asphalt plant out here. That might be a nice option. But so that what the idea is that we'll make this into a dedicated construction town, and then this will be useful for driving the construction both into this central area and the northern part of the map. So that's the idea of where we're going. Come on, guys, can you get a bit of a leg on, because I need to get this done. I think I've covered everything. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got a pub up here, haven't we? So one thing that was missing. So I think what we can do is, where's the construction guys? Alcohol. We'll start with 40% alcohol. Make them happy from the get-go. The other thing that was missing from here was a culture. I just want to make sure that we've got the full coverage. We can strengthen the culture there. I think sport were okay. Let me just check, actually. I can't remember. Did I put sport in here? Sport playground. We've got 2 athletics clubs. Where are you? Yeah, we've got a couple of athletics clubs in here, so we're good for that. We've got a university here, which is way overpowered, even though it's a small one. But I think I can. I've reduced the working force on that. There is a school in here. I'm absolutely certain. Let me just check. Why can't I see a school? Oh, there it is. For some reason we got 3 schools in here. Well, that a little bit too much there. Got 1 there. 1 there. Okay, for some reason I've got 3 schools. That's a little bit of an oversight. I think what we will do is set you to 0. We don't need 3 schools from the get-go. I think this one is you're set up. Yeah, I think I had to put. Yeah, I thought I had to put in 2 because I had a problem with range. Oh, that reminds me. Gravel, are you set up? Yeah, you've got the gravel here. Yeah, we got a new type of vehicle. We'll be looking at those in a little while, because one thing we're going to be needing to do is actually standardizing our thing. So we now got a power supply, right? Right, what we're going to do now is we're just going to go get rid of that. We're going to go looking for unemployment. So we're going to go down here. We'll start with here. Where is it? Here. I know there's a bit of unemployment in this area, or there was. Yeah, we got. So we're gonna pull, because what I want to do is deliberately. There's not much unemployment there. I don't want to just let over 21 slide into the new town, simply because if you do that, what happens is that you end up with a fairly even population, and then what you can actually encounter is a death wave. All right, we got a little bit of unemployment here. So what I want to do is just let the I think we're just put you over on this side. Don't think there's any unemployment in this Branova. I think it's the one main stable town that I've got. I think Stilton's not too bad, but I think they can afford to take a little bit of a hit if we spread it around a little bit. Yeah, so okay. Apologies that the whole screen looks like it's made of wallpaper of things. Right. First things we need is to get workers in to provide the power, which is here. So we're going to put 1, 2, 3 in there. Get rid of you. Another 1, 2, 3 there. You have got to work there 100%, and then you go there, but we need 100% in there from the get-go, or 88% to do. Next thing we need is workers out here. 2, 3, and we get some more out. 1, 2, 3, 4 from here. Your job is going to be the water company. Of course, the next thing we're going to need is 2, 3, 4. No, we're going to start spreading workers around the map now. Yeah, I know you're all going to be a little bit unhappy because you've all been moved, but you'll be okay. You're going to... we're not going to worry too much about putting people in the small blocks. Okay. How many? We've still got 700. Right, now what we're going to do is just let them all flow in. Because some of them would have already backfilled into the places where I remove people. So we're going to get a little bit of disturbance in here. Okay, let people in there. We've got some small accommodation here, but I'm concentrating on the major buildings here. We've got water. The big one is power. Yeah, we've got power. And of course the other one is the shop. Yep. I think this is going reasonably well. That's the private school. Next one, we've got a little bit there. We've got people indulging in sports. We've got professors here. We could advertise in Western countries. I need to... Where's the kindergarten? I've got a kindergarten here. How many kindergartens have I got? Oops, not that one. We've got 3 kindergartens. That's okay. Because they're all small kindergartens. So what we're going to do now is just let the town settle down, because there's going to be a rush. Because it's going to take them a little while to kind of get the food supplies going, settle down. Let's have a quick check of the overlays. Right, we've got power, heating. Oh yeah. we got that. Oh, that's a problem. 2, 3 of those. I mean, we're okay at the moment because the temperature is 26 degrees, but we may need some more trees as well, because the trees are a bit sparse here. Let's put some trees in the area. Okay. We've now got the... So we'll just check the next level. Got water coverage. The waste would be... whoops. We're going to need to keep an eye on the waste. But more importantly now, what I'm going to need to do is we're just going to slow the game up actually. Because what I need to do now is start putting in some trash collection or waste collection. I think we're put one in here. I think that's going to fit quite nicely. Because that will collect the hazardous waste from here. I think we're let some more workforce into there. I mean, I will slowly fill up the. Now you will cover this area. The next place where we're probably going to need some trash collection is here, because universities produce a lot of trash as well. We need to get them near the main public buildings and stuff like that. I think we can get you in there. The other one will be over here. You can see these are already filling up because it's the concentration of people that causes the problem. Put you there. Hook you into there. You should cover this area here. There's 148, but you will go to that one there. We will need to collect the waste out here. Although, to be honest, this doesn't produce that much, and it's also got a big container, so we're going to need a large waste truck here to deal with that. So waste truck is where it gets a bit. We got this one here. I think we'll go with one of those, two of those to begin with. Right, let's just have a look at the overlay for waste collection. We won't have a problem there. Gravel, gravel, gravel. Mixed waste. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay to begin with, because the construction don't have anything else to actually build at the moment. I think it'd be nice to... Yeah, you've got 6.5 tons. You don't really need the coverage. You could probably do with, because we've got an athletics club there. Yeah, I think we could put a waste collection on this corner here. Actually, it'd be quite nice if I won't do it that way. We'll just put you there. No, great. Put you there. Okay. Oh, the next thing, fire stations. Yeah, you've got 2 fire trucks in here, and we've got. Oops. Okay. We don't need that anymore. Right, pick you up. You can go to the depot. Cancel that. Yeah, we don't need foreign workers anymore now. We'll employ our own workers in here, which means we're probably going to need some extra workers in here. So just open up these 3. That should give us 90. Let's have a look at our over 21s. We've still got 354 over 21s. So I think we're just we might as well just let everyone flow into here now. No one lives here yet. The small buildings as well. Have we got any unemployment here? We've got 3% unemployment, but that's across the entire map. So if we come here, no, we've got no unemployment at the moment. That's good. So I think that's gone quite well. And to be completely honest, if for some reason, you know, people are unhappy and all this town collapses completely, the cause springs to mind is an earthquake. If we get something like that, it's not the end of the world, because, as I say, this is going to be a construction type, what we call it. Right, we're just going to remove you, and we can remove this road here. I think what I will do is we'll just delete back to about there, but leave that little bit spur there. And I think what I'll also do is delete you back to about there. A building that's on fire. It's down the bottom of the map here. Oh, got a warehouse on fire, but we've got a fire station there. That's good. So what we're going to do now is just let that new town settle down. And I want to talk a little bit about what's going on in this area, because what I want to do is try and solve this pollution problem here once and for all. And what I'm thinking is sheep farms, because we've got meat production here, and this is the reason why I had sheep in here, because we got the one that just produces meat. This produces a ton of meat, which is the equivalent to 2 of these. So if I got 1, 2, 3, 4, what I should bet 5 here. What I would like to do is put a sheep market, sheep stand there. That's actually, I wouldn't mind if I could do something. Actually, no, if I put one in, will people walk to it if it's that way round? Say, for example, I put one. For some reason, it's picked up a one-way street. I'm not exactly sure why. This has got 8 tons. I want it within walking distance so that I don't have to provide buses. Like, we've got water, but we'll have to put a water supply in. But that's not excessive problem, because I'm thinking, because we've got a bit of a mess over here with the water supply here. So I'm thinking about possibly putting in an independent water supply. We've got an independent water supply in this area, haven't we? Which is here. So if I come in, whoops, here, we've got this set up here, that we can run the water back down to here. That's it, yeah. Yeah, I'm just confusing myself at the moment. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put in a sheep farm there. Make sure that is a... And then we're going to put another one. It's going to look a bit odd, but and what I want to do is put another one just in, say, about there, like that. It doesn't have to be thoroughly scientifically kind of established. You can come to there. Then what I'm going to do is put in small warehouse here. Was it here? Or a reasonably big warehouse. This is, I think we only really need 160 tons in here. I think I can put you almost like that. And this might be a bit of a tight curve, but it's too tight. Let me just remove you. We'll push you back a little bit closer like that, maybe with a little bit more of a angle. Try again. Yeah, and you can come, actually you can come to there, and if I could get you into that junction there, that means we won't have a junction on the main road. Yeah, I think that will work quite well. That gives us the production of 2 tons here. And we've still got these two out here, each producing half a ton each as well. So these 2 sheep farms will replace these in here. This one, this one. And possibly give us a little bit. Yeah, we've got 1, 2 there. So what we're going to be doing is replacing like for like, in the sense that we will remove these. And we've got 2 out here. Now I don't think their pollution spreads very far. See, so they only spread a little bit. But there's a possibility that we could also replace these later on. But what we need to do now is just put in the water supply. I don't think these need that much water, do they? Actually, just make sure they are meat. All they need is 0.5 cubic meters of water, so we don't really need a massive amount of water supply. This is the water production. So what we could do is I come off and put in a water switch here, like that. We'll use a medium pipe because it's a water switch. And then you can run to there. And you can run to there. Come above ground. What are you guys doing? You shouldn't be doing. Oh, you've got quite a lot of repairs, but you're working on it. I think you're working on the repairs as well, but I think we'll allocate you to. We need, actually we can run the footpath like that again, so it doesn't interfere with the junctions on the main road. And you can build that as well. That can build that. So that will give, I mean, it shouldn't take long to build these. Just make sure, oops, we can clear the unemployment tab now. Don't need it. And we'll pick up our road crew here. They shouldn't be excessively busy. Just make sure they picked all the necessary roads up. Yep. And then we can get this going. What we've got is this here. These can deliver the crops from here into here. And that will mean that this will go a lot more efficiently. So I'm going to get rid of this bit here as well. just tidy this area up. In fact, I could straighten this road out a bit, actually, come to think of it, because then there's opens up the possibility of another sheep farm over here. I just want to see. I mean, these guys are still producing clothes, so there's probably somebody still delivering crops here. How are we doing here? Because at the moment, if push comes to shove, I can always bring clothes in from over here. What I want to do by shutting this down means I don't get trucks going through the center of town. I think at the moment all we're doing is exporting. Let me just see. Yeah, we're exporting clothes from here because basically, well, in theory, the only thing that should be picking up from here is we've got a set of guys delivering crops from over here. I think what we're going to do is just drop you down. No, I think it's time to actually shut you down, I think, because your job isn't going to be it here. So what we're going to do is just let this run out, and then we're going to clear this area out. We've only got 94 tons of crops here. And then I probably won't kind of destroy the buildings here. What I'll probably do is mothball them, because what I might want to do is carry on producing fabric. So, and then what we might do is just turn this into a fabric producer, and then we'll take it from there, and we'll just see how it goes. I could put another actual sheep farm in here, because this one's a bit of a bust of a field, isn't it? Although we still got this area here, which might be cause a problem. Anyway, we're going to get these 2 sheep pens built and see how that actually goes. I think it's right. It's now time to. I think we've been away from here a little bit. Let's just come up to here and see if there's any problems. Let's see. Click on it. No, you're nice and clean. You're nice and clean. You're nice and clean. We started to build the trash up now. I want you to collect hazardous waste. We're not going to do any separation whatsoever here. It's just going to be a case of just letting the garbage build up a little bit and let our little town just start to build out. So we're going to need to keep an eye on what's going on over here. And we will need to work on waste disposal eventually. But what I want to do now is we've got this road built here. I don't think these guys are, yeah, they're not doing anything at the moment. I think the next thing we're going to do is, well, we're going to straighten this road up. It looks very aesthetic when you're building a map, but it's pretty impractical. And we're going to start by building this road out, because I would ideally like to start pushing the road out here so that we actually, let's just see if we can find the coal mine. Where is the coal mine? It should be in this area here, so we can see what the capacity is. Oh wow, 12%. Oh, this might not be such a good idea. Okay, we're going to get a 15% coal mine. Is not brilliant, but I think I can work with it from the point of view of a construction industry. What's the maximum we can get here? 15%. 16. Can you go higher? No, it looks like we're stuck with a 15%. I think. How much pollution does a coal processing plant produce? 12 tons. Okay, we're going to push out. We're going to go this way. So we're going to have to settle for the 15%. I think what I will do is we'll get rid of this road. No, eventually we'll get rid of this road. We're planning a coal processing. I think there is a way you can turn coal into bitumen, actually. I'm sure. Actually, bitumen. This is a bitumen upgrading plant. This produces oil. I'll look into that off camera because wading through mods can be a little bit difficult. And I think I'm starting to run out of time. So what we're going to do is, I don't want to start anything new. What I want to do as promised is we're going to take a look at what we've got available now in the way of kind of non vehicles. We got one ambulance now which arrived in 1958. We've got the Stanelec bulldozer. This is the one which is the default, and we got this one as well. So we've got two bulldozers to choose from. We've got a reasonable selection of buses. Cargo wagons is still a little bit sketchy. Covered holes, we've actually got a standard covered hole now. This arrived in 1958 as well. That is, I mean, it's only not very fast, but it will carry the crops. So that gives us a standard replacement there. We got a couple of diesel electric motors. Disassembled, all we've got is there. We've got a 25-ton dumper and a 4.5-ton. So dumpers could be a bit of an issue, but we're not quite out in the woods. We've got a single electric locomotive. We've got a single excavator that's going to be, I mean, a lot of these are going to be around for a little while. We've got tree felling there. We've now got a fire truck at 23. Now that is worth doing. So what we're going to, oops, I don't know why I did that. Fire trucks. I'm going to do the fire truck. We're going to, because this is going to be around for a very long time, so we're going to make this our standard fire truck. So we're just going to convert all these to fire trucks, because by doing this it just makes life a lot easier with respect to, actually we've still got some Stars fire trucks, I think, haven't we? Yeah, we got a couple of Stars. So I think what we'll do, actually, I won't be too enthusiastic. We've got an old ammo here. Star 20. We'll replace the old ones with the Star 20s. Got a Russo Bolt one here, and we'll use up the Star 20s, and once the Star 20s have gone, we will then replace them with something else. Actually, we could, so the fire truck is a good one. Actually, probably the easiest way to do this would be harvesting. We've got nothing to replace the harvesters at the moment, which is fun. Oil tankers. Oops. Thank you, game. We've got a small oil tanker which could be useful, but at the moment we've got everything here. I think we'll replace you with that. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a reduction in capacity, but we'll be okay. Open holes is going to be a messy one. Yeah, see, we've only got the one open hole, which is 4 point. So we're still going to have to work with the open holes. Pavers. I think we've now got the in-game pavers arrived. This will be around until 1995. So there isn't much variety paver-wise, so we'll set that to default as well. I mean, eventually we will work on making our own buildings. Personal cars, yeah, we're not going to worry about those. Police cars, what have we got here? We've got the GZ M21s. I think police cars we can hold off on at the moment. Prison buses, we've got nothing for prison buses at the moment. Refrigeration, we got this one, which is a big capacity. I must admit, I still like the small ones, but what is the capacity of this one? This is 4.5. So I think maybe we will replace you with the SDK, because I think that's the one that does the things. Road crane is still the one we've got. Roller, we've got the D11s. Yeah, we've got that set up. Sewage systems, we've only got the small one. We're not going to worry too much about that. Snow plows, what have we got here? This is the SK706. What is the TAS? You're 25. So this one here is actually better at the moment. We've got nothing from a farming point of view. Now comes the good one. Waste trucks. We've now got the big waste trucks, which has just arrived in 1958. This is the SKD something here now. That we can use to replace the Russo bolts. But I'm gonna probably, this was the one that I'd like to replace these with these. We'll replace you with these. Well, some of these lesser ones were just let them fade away. I think you've only got one, so we'll go there. We'll make you standardize you. In fact, we'll do it all for these ones that have got only a small amount. Because what will happen is as these get replaced, although you've got to be careful, because that was a small container. We want that one there. Yeah, I need to not be too enthusiastic. What are you? Cargo type, no passengers. Have you got no classic? Oh, you're actually just you're a small container. Yeah, we'll replace you with that. I think that we're going to stick with that just for the moment. Looks like my production line has got congested again. Yeah, we got another little star here. Go there. It looks like we're going to have to stick with these HR covered holes just for the moment. What I will do is take a look at the template now for waste trucks. Here, it cost us $1 million to be able to do this truck here, but we're going to go through a lot of waste trucks in this game, so I think the ability to replace these will be quite useful. So we are going to buy that template before it gets too expensive. Okay, I'm running out of time on this video, so what I'm going to do is just check my... Yeah, look at that, wow. These guys are... oops, I need to make sure that you are laying the track through here. You've probably got... Oh, wow. Okay, missed that bit. We are going to need that bit there. Well, that's pretty good. Oh, it's not electrified. Ah, that's annoying. How far out is the electrification? What are you doing? Okay, you're out there. I'm gonna cancel those. I'm gonna... Right, I'm just gonna keep the game on pause. I need to electrify out here. We should be electrified as far as here, because we've got... Oh, the other thing I need to do is set up a fuel train as well, but I'll do that off camera. Right, just gonna minimize you. I think I need an electrification program out here. Okay. I'm gonna just go straight in with that and that. Okay. If I can get power to that, to the, what we call it, if I can get power to the tram connector. Okay, we're gonna start there. Yeah, if I can get power to this tram connector, that means those trams I've got trapped in here will finally be able to go and do their job. Anyway, I'm just gonna check here. Yeah, I've kind of neglected this bit here. Looks like I've got a dead zone there. Let me just check that. Normally a little bit of track like that is an indicator that that is not electrified. So we're going to go there. It looks like this has been electrified into here. We got a little bit of track here to do. So what we'll be able to do now, in fact, is I need to work on a waste transfer up here so that we can start sending the waste to this area here. I'm going to need a I'm going to need a technical office up here. Yeah, we're going to need a technical office here. One thing I will check very quickly here. I think Stilton is the one that's delivering the fuel to Stilton. I think, well, it's a bit of a long run, but I think I would like you to deliver fuel to here. I'm going to set it at 50%. It is 50%, no, 60%. What this guy will do is deliver the fuel out here. Once we've got fuel here, we can set up a distribution system to supply the fuel into this area, especially the fuel to the farm here. We're probably going to need a distribution office, but I need to think about that. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. What I will do is play on for a couple of months, and then what we'll be doing in the next part is, well, alongside a list of other jobs, is giving this area here its first taste of winter, just to see if it actually gets through and does whatever's necessary. As I say, it's going to be quite important that we push out here, and then what we'll be designing is definitely going to be designing a construction industry out here. I will try and find out the one that turns coal into bitumen, and give you a bit of a tip is what I normally do is I've got my old save games from my previous series. So what I do is I try and remember where I used them before, and then go back and find out what that actually is. Anyway, so it looks like we've got these are being put together quite quickly as well, which is pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.